Hello, Mission Viejo residents. In 2007, due to the need for balanced media, MissionViejoDispatch.com began reporting local news not entirely covered by the Register. This, coupled with the yellow banners you see on the corners at election time, gets the MV news out. In 2002, the first yellow banner shouted 100 million bonded indebtedness. Mission Viejo has incorporated bonded indebtedness and overrun budgets, in some cases as much as 300%, on every major project ever built. The increase is covered by either higher fees to us or city reserves. We see recent evidence of depleted reserves in our deteriorated streets. This election's issue on the yellow banners is no incumbents. City Council incumbents have repeatedly rubber-stamped no-bid contracts or high-bid contracts, like the recent waste management contract for $7 million over another bidder, who could have provided equal service. We'll see that increase in higher fees in about 18 months. Also, the incumbents voted to double their salaries and give themselves lifetime medical benefits for a part-time job. That is not appropriate. The second issue speaks of the unfortunate necessity to tell of an incumbent planning commissioner, candidate for city council, Rick Sansemeyer, who has shown repeated gestures of lack of leadership and incivility to residents, in addition to pandering to special interests in high-density housing. Check his voting records. An example of his incivility is the most recent incident of an encounter with resident Joe Holtzman, a former officer of the Mission Viejo Environmental Association. Joe was on his way home from a ball game one night when he observed Rick pounding campaign signs into association property. He stopped to tell him that the property is private, no signs, and because it wrecks sprinklers. Rick went into a rage, called the police, and fabricated an outrageous story, which was later thrown out by the authorities. He called another woman a rat because she was moving away from him when she tried to avoid him while placing her candidate signs. Who would not want to move away from someone that has this kind of reputation? So his stub named Rick Sansemeyer appears with his rat on his yellow banner. Cronyism runs high with incumbents, as does allegiance to salaries and political perks. Check their voting records. Don't just accept the special interest paid mailers that glorify incumbents and vilify competing candidates. We need new blood. Be informed and vote on November 2nd.